Darby and Joan Season 1. Cast, plot, trailer, filming locations, and everything you need to know. Darby and Joan Season 1 is coming to Acorn TV this August, and it promises to be a sunny, funny, and romantic mystery crime series, with plenty of twists and star turns in breathtaking Australian settings. Here's our guide to the 8-part series starring internationally celebrated actors Brian Brown and Greta Scacchi. Darby and Joan Season 1 release date. Darby and Joan Season 1 makes its UK debut on Monday, August 8, 2022 with the first 2 episodes of the 8-part series. 2 new episodes will be available on subsequent Mondays. The full box set is available from August 29, 2022 along with a bonus making of feature. Darby and Joan Season 1 premise. Acorn reveals how Darby and Joan kicks off, saying, on an isolated but spectacular road in the Australian outback, a former cop, Jack Darby, Brian Brown, is driving his battered Land Cruiser with only his dog for company. In the opposite direction comes a brash English nurse, Joan Kirkhope, Greta Scacchi, in her behemoth RV. The two try their best to avoid each other, but Jack meets Joan head-on, and their adventure begins. They add, retired Australian homicide detective Jack Darby has taken to the open road with his dog, Diesel, to flee his past, while recently widowed English nurse Joan Kirkhope is on a reluctant pilgrimage to find answers about her husband's mysterious death. Revered Italian-Australian actor Greta Scacchi stars as Joan Kirkhope, a recently widowed woman on a truth-seeking trail in the wake of her husband Ian's untimely death. Joan is described as recently widowed and living her worst nightmare. She's on a reluctant pilgrimage following her late husband's mysterious death, seeking answers she knows she'll probably never find. Greta has starred in Presumed Innocent with Harrison Ford, Robert Altman's The Player, Jefferson in Paris, Brideshead Revisited, War and Peace, Versailles, and The Terror. She won an Emmy for her role in Rasputin in 1996 and was nominated for the Most Outstanding Newcomer to Film BAFTA in 1983 for Heat and Dust. Speaking to WTW, Greta says, Darby and Joan are both fiercely independent, but it's better when the other one is there. I found some scripts aren't interested in conveying the spirit of people as they get older. And my feeling is, your spirit doesn't necessarily change as you get older. You might not have so much energy, but you've accumulated layers and layers of life experience. You see these characters react to challenges that are closer to their youthful selves than people might imagine. It's very liberating to play. Brian Brown. Darby Logie-winning Aussie actor Brian Brown is probably best known internationally for his starring role in Cocktail alongside Tom Cruise. In Darby and Joan he plays Jack Darby, a retired detective who hitches his wagon to Joan's star. Jack Darby is described as charming, rugged and down-to-earth. But retirement hasn't been kind and he takes to the open road to escape his regrets. Brian has also starred in The Chant of Jimmy Blacksmith, A Town Like Alice, The Thorn Birds, Gorillas in the Mist with Sigourney Weaver, Along Came Polly, Murder in the Outback, Australia, and The Good Wife. Describing the main character's personality clashes, Acorn says, they couldn't be more different, the low-key, ruggedly charming Aussie, and the tightly wound, yet warm, witty and determined Englishwoman. But when they collide in the Australian outback and become drawn into a series of unexpected mysteries, this unlikely investigative duo soon realize the most intriguing puzzle they face is each other. Brian tells WTW, I love action and the physical side of filming. I still surf and all that stuff, so that's fun for me. In episode 5, Jack's in a pub, serving drinks behind the counter, and he throws up a glass, catches it, and then high-five a bloke. That's just for those people who know Cocktail, which got me a lot of free drinks all over the world. John Waters. John Waters plays Joan's husband Ian Kirkhope in flashback scenes. Viewers will see glimpses of the couple's life together, as well as some of his suspect activities in Australia. John has starred in The Sullivans, All the Rivers Run, Fireflies, All Saints, Mystery Road, The Commons, The End, and Grey Nomads. Speaking about Ian's secret life, Brian says, it's a mystery to unravel. He's died in suspicious circumstances when Joan thought he was in Spain. Greta adds, it's a terrible shock. Joan is very upset and angry about it. She had no reason to imagine Ian had any secrets. This is the big trauma going on for her throughout the 8 episodes. We also have little self-contained mysteries that they come across and solve as part of the format. But the question marks about Ian, how he died, his secrets, was he involved in something criminal, and all sorts of hellish speculation are an ongoing thread.